Good morning students. Welcome back to my science online class. We were discussing 5th chapter from your science book, right? The chapter name is Food and Digestion. So today let's continue that chapter. So all of you open your books, page number 42. See, water. Water is essential for our body to function properly. Water is essential for our body. To function properly, our body needs water. Almost 2/3 of our body is made up of water. 2/3 of our body is made up of water. We lose a lot of water in the form of sweat or through urine from our body. In the form of sweat or urine, we lose a lot of water. Water helps our body to work well and maintains our body temperature. Water is very important for our body. To work well, water helps our body, and also water helps in maintains our body temperature. We must drink at least 8 to 10 glasses of water every day. We have to drink 8 to 10 glasses of water per day. Okay. Now see, roughage and fiber. Roughage is the fiber present in fruits, vegetables and grains. So these are the sources of roughage. Fruits, vegetables and grains are sources of roughage. This is the definition of roughage. Roughage is the fiber present in fruits, vegetables and grains. It helps to clear our stomach. Roughage is very important as it throws out undigested food waste from our body. Roughage helps to excrete undigested food from our body. This is the function of roughage. Raw food are rich in roughage. These, see the pictures, these are the sources, or these fruits and vegetables are rich in roughage. Okay. Balanced diet. A diet that contains the right amount of all the nutrients, that is carbohydrates, proteins, fats, minerals, vitamins, roughage and water is called balanced diet. Underline this sentence. This is the definition of balanced diet. A diet that contains the right amount of all the nutrients. All the nutrients means carbohydrate, proteins, fats, minerals, vitamins, roughage and water is known as balanced diet. Understand? Now see next page. To be in good health, it is essential to have a balanced diet. To maintain a good health, we have to maintain a balanced diet. Milk is a complete food. This picture shows how to take proper balanced diet. So in this picture we have to know what proper balanced diet is. See this picture. Start from below. Rice and alternatives, 5 to 7 servings per day. Here see the picture. Here bread is present. We know that this is the energy giving food. So we have to take 5 to 7 servings per day. Next, fruits or vegetables, 2 servings each per day. These are protective foods. Okay, we have to take 2 servings each per day. Next, see meat and milk products. This is bodybuilding food. So we have to take 2 to 3 servings per day. And the uppermost is the oil, sugar and salt used in small amount. We have to take small amount of this. Understand? So like this we have to maintain a balanced, proper balanced diet. Okay. Digestion of food. So we take different types of food and how these food are digested in our body. Here we are going to learn how digestion occurs in our body. The breakdown of food into smaller components which can be absorbed into the body is known as digestion. We take food and after breakdown of that food, it becomes smaller components which are absorbed by our body. This is known as digestion. So underline this sentence. This is the definition of digestion. Digestion takes place in the digestive system. So the system where digestion takes place is known as digestive system. The human digestive system has many stages. The process of digestion starts in the mouth, followed by food pipe, stomach, small intestine, liver, pancreas, large intestine, rectum and anus. So human digestive system have many parts and the process of digestion starts in our mouth, okay, followed by after that food goes into food pipe, then stomach, small intestine, liver, pancreas, large intestine, rectum and anus. See this picture, human digestive system. You have to draw these pictures and send a photo in this group. Okay students, turn the page. Process of digestion. From where the digestion starts? From mouth. So digestion starts from the mouth. It contains teeth, tongue and salivary glands. Our mouth contains teeth, tongue and salivary gland. Chewing food breaks it into pieces that are more easily digested. After chewing by teeth, food breaks into small pieces which can be more easily digested. The digestive juice in our mouth called saliva is mixed with food to change insoluble starch in the food into soluble sugar. So from salivary gland, saliva is secreted, which is a digestive juice, and it mixes with the food eaten by us, and this saliva change insoluble starch into soluble sugar. Understand? So that is how digestion occurs in mouth. You have to remember this, okay? Food pipe. Food pipe is a muscular tube which connects the mouth and the stomach. Food pipe is a muscular tube which connects our mouth and stomach. From the mouth, the food then passes through this pipe into the stomach. So after insoluble starch changes into soluble sugar by the activity of saliva, the food goes into the food pipe. Okay. Now see stomach. The stomach plays an important role in digestion. It is a hollow muscular bag which churns and mashes the food. The strong muscles of the stomach use digestive juices to break down the protein into simpler form. So our stomach is a muscular bag which has strong muscles, and these strong muscles use digestive juices to break down protein into simpler form. Food remains in the stomach for at least 2 hours. Next, see small intestine. In small intestine, food is further broken down into simpler form by digestive juices from the liver and pancreas. After breakdown in the stomach, food passes into small intestine and food further goes into small intestine, and also in small intestine the food also break down into simpler form by action of digestive juices which are secreted by liver and pancreas. The liver makes a digestive juice called bile stored in gallbladder. So liver secretes a digestive juice which name is bile, and the bile is stored in gallbladder. These juices help to digest the food completely. So the juices which are secreted from liver and pancreas, they help in the digestion of food completely. This digested food then passes through the wall of the small intestine into the blood. So after breakdown of food into very simpler form, the wall of small intestine can absorb this, and after absorption it goes into the, or it passes through the wall of small intestine into the blood. Then the blood carries it to all parts of the body. Large intestine. All the undigested food and water in the small intestine pass into the large intestine. So the undigested food and water also from small intestine passes into the large intestine. Extra water is absorbed by the large intestine and forms semi-solid waste called feces. Extra water is absorbed by large intestine and forms semi-solid waste called feces. Rectum and anus. The semi-solid feces passes into the rectum and goes out through anus. So these are the waste products. So this is thrown out from our body by anus. Okay. So this is your today's class. In our next class we will discuss about healthy eating habits. If you have any confusion, ask me. Okay. So thank you. Have a great day ahead.